Rhinoceros Success Book Review by Scott Alexander. Peace, YouTube. This is Sean Young, also known as Supreme, with another episode of Adventures in Wholesaling. And on this episode, guys, it's going to be a little different than episodes in the past. On this episode, I'm going to be doing a little book review. This is a book that I've recently read, and I've read it a couple times now. It's called Rhinoceros Success by Scott Alexander. Great book, guys. Very easy read, very quick read. I even went and got the audiobook, or I downloaded the audiobook so I'd be able to listen to it, while I'm driving or just, sitting around lounging as well. So I've read the book and I've listened to the audiobook. A very quick read, very beneficial. And let me give you guys a little bit of background on what this book is about. Rhinoceros Success is really a book that's telling you to live life like a rhino. What is a rhino? A rhino has thick skin. A rhino has the horn on his head. He puts his head down and he kind of barrels through the through challenges. He doesn't let anything stop him. He lets that thick skin be his defense against all the arrows, all the torpedoes that are going to come at him while he's charging through trying to get that prey. And what's the best prey out in the wild and in the jungle? Success. So success is the prey that the rhino is trying to constantly obtain. So that's what this book is really talking about. It's talking about, charging through, being a rhino, not letting anything, stop you or penetrate your tough skin, because that's what rhinos do. They just keep on going and keep on going and keep on going. Their reward is much better than a reward of the cow. So that's why I said, are you a cow or are you a rhino? Or if I didn't say that, I'm saying it now. Because I made a couple of videos, so let me say that now. This book also talks about being a rhino or being a cow, and it really dives into what a cow is and what a rhino is. And just from my recollection, it's basically saying like cows are they all muddle around each other. They all just keep their heads down. Eating the grass. They're all the same, mediocre. Stepping in each other's crap. Because they're all just lingering around each other. No real motivation to do much, or to have much much more than the grass that they eat on a daily basis. Now, the rhino, on the other hand, the rhino goes out, charges out. The rhino may be a vegetarian as well, but he's going out eating the best of the vegetarian food that there's out there to eat. He's not muddling around with other cows, out in the pasture, just moseying around, seeing what the day brings. The rhino is charging forward, making the day come to him or her. This is not a male or female thing. Anyone can be a rhino, and anyone can be a cow. And what I found by reading this book was that a lot of us actually have some of both of these traits within us. But it's key that you identify your cow traits and you eliminate them, and you try to take on more rhino traits. But hey, listen, if you're happy being a cow, you're happy being mediocre, you're happy with just going about going with the status quo, going through the regular process of life, which is going through school, getting good grades, going to college, getting a good job, retiring from that job, using your 401k, all of those, all of the cliche type of American dream processes that they have in place right now. If that's what you want, by all means, go be the best cow that there is. But I'm sure that you all know, just like I know, that American dream has changed quite a bit since a lot of our parents were trying to live that dream out. So it's really key that you do what's necessary to make changes and shifts in your life, so that you can stay up to breast and stay ahead of the game, not let the game, catch you in a bad predicament. So with the rhino, again, the rhino is going to charge forward. The rhino is going to get hit by the torpedoes. He's going to have arrows, sticking all in his back. But you know what he's going to do? He's going to charge through that finish line. He's going to make it. He's not going to let anything stop him. He has a do or die type of attitude. Again, the cow, he'll get to it when he gets to it. cows like to, watch a lot of TV. They like to spend a lot of time on social media. They like to lounge around. They like to actually watch a lot of YouTube videos and not do anything with the information that they watch, when they're watching these videos, because there's nothing wrong with, gathering information and gathering facts or gathering motivation. But make sure that that's what you're using it for, is to be motivated, to be inspired, to take action. Life is all about taking massive, mass imperfect action. Fail your way forward, guys. If you're not having failures, you're not having successes either, because how can you measure it? How can you put yourself in a predicament to win if you're not putting yourself in the game? You've got to put yourself in the game, guys, and that's what rhinos do. They don't let anything stop them. They don't let anything be an obstacle. They just keep pushing forward and keep pushing forward. So as you see, guys, that's the theme that I'm pushing for, for this video today. And that's really what the book is all about. It's really just all about, not letting anything or anybody be a barrier between you and your goals. The only thing that can stop you is you. So have that mentality of a rhino. When I was coming into wholesaling, one of my mentors was Tom Kroll over at Wholesaling Inc. And that's where I got this concept from. I'm not gonna pretend like I made this up. This came from the tribe. We called ourselves the tribe, and they still are the tribe. And now that I do coaching, I've got my own tribe, and I call us the crew. So I share this book with my crew, and I hope that that you guys out there pick it up. And it can help you along the way in your endeavors for entrepreneurial, endeavors, or just in your job, or whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you want to be great at. This book definitely can help motivate you and inspire you to that greatness. So hope you guys like this video. Hit the like button. Please share it. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. And again, this is Supreme. Help me, help you, help us all. Peace.
With this crown on my head, I'm seated on the throne. The top is so alone. Only thing that keeps me going is I know my city love.